Hey everybody, welcome back to what is probably the last episode of Dan Plays Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, or at least the last introduction to an episode, if this is longer than like 30 minutes or whatever. But we did it. This is it. Let's listen to those last few tapes, and then we're done with it. So, let's see. We listened to Positive Account of Zero's location, so let's listen to this secret recording of Ocelot and Zero.
Ocelot. It's been quite a while.
Yeah, I'll say. Took a lot longer for you to surface than I expected.
I wasn't planning on coming back at all.
But I had no choice.
Well, after the Caribbean.
My hunch was proven right. You wouldn't believe who was behind it.
Who was behind it?
Oh, I have an idea. How did you respond?
Immediate disinformation campaign. Most bought into the story, but not everyone. It was quite an incident, after all. I couldn't
Is this
cover
Peace Walker?
everything, but I did hide the fact that Snake survived, and that should buy us
Oh
some
no,
time.
that's them
Where
destroying
is he?
En
MSF.
route to an old foxhole of mine, a base in the British sovereign area of Cyprus.
The military hospital that did kill you?
Ava's leading the operation.
Oh, so that's where I'm going.
Following your orders?
Funny, isn't it? That we should all reunite like this.
This is an emergency. Otherwise, I sure as hell would...
Yes, I don't expect you to bury the hatchet between us. Something simply won't ever happen. Even I can appreciate that. You too can only bear to speak with me from time to time. That's fine. But I don't want Snake to die. Surely we can come together on that. There are so few men I can turn to. And you're number one, Ocelot. Keep him hidden. Keep him safe. But I'll stay where I am and leave the rest to you. That's how he'd want it too.
Isn't it better for you to be there to supervise?
Where I am, where he goes, it makes no difference. All that matters is getting him the very best treatment and security. The latter being where you come in. Will he wake up? And if so, when? I have absolutely no idea. But as long as his heart is beating...
Oh, this is after I got
keep
knocked out.
fighting. So please, watch over him.
This location, it's safe.
No one will find him. And if they try, I will deal with them. The information must be suppressed.
It's
Suppressed.
what you do best. Guess you're still at the top of your game, huh?
And
For
if
now,
not,
until he gets
I'm sick. Ocelot.
sick. Oh, he's
Donald's
admitting
taken
that it's
over a
sick.
great deal.
That's
He'll
Sigan.
be handling this situation from here on as well. Though I wish it weren't so. This will probably be the last time you and I speak. So,
It's crazy that Zero was in cahoots with this. I guess the Cypher stuff, the other attack was
Save your
not
life.
motivated by Zero.
one more thing. A proposition.
Yes.
I've prepared a ruse of sorts.
A ruse.
One I imagine you'll quite like.
What is it?
You could say, I've made another Snake.
This is Les Enfants Terribles.
I'm not talking about the
Oh,
children.
nope.
A mental copy.
Oh.
His phantom, if you like.
I don't understand.
You will.
Oh, so it was his idea to
Cyprus.
do
I've set the ball
Venom?
in motion, but the rest is in your hands. You're good at this kind of thing. The best. I need you on this.
If it's in his best interests.
I assure you, it is. Look after Snake. He's the toughest
Hey, he's my
son of a
buddy.
bitch I've ever known. Yes, it's me. You
He's
weren't
talking to
in
Miller.
hospital long. I had trouble finding you. Where is he? Safe. But in the same state as when you last saw him. We've had our misunderstandings, you and I. And as you've made clear, our relationship is strictly business. Therefore, I will limit this conversation to the business at hand. Please understand that I don't dislike you. Not inherently.
Where is Snake?
No. Settle down, or I'll have to hang up. And then you never hear from me again. Do you understand? First, about your boss. I had him moved once he was stabilized. I'm sure it came as quite a shock to you when you woke up.
So
You'll have to forgive me. I told him to stop.
he wasn't part of it.
Surely you understand. Specialized medical treatment in places like that can be positively nightmarish. We couldn't have left him there forever. And to be honest, I was entirely comfortable leaving matters in your hands.
Yeah, I don't trust Miller either. He
Take
sucks.
it the wrong way. Anyone looking for him would be looking for you. He needs to
That's
be
a good
as
point.
far from you as possible. In fact, I'm still not sharing his location, even now. Problems could arise. So instead, I'm giving you a point of contact.
Who's it gonna be?
An introduction to a network of messengers who will lead you to a man. A friend to your boss. I'm sure he's mentioned him before.
It's probably
He
Ocelot.
knows Snake's location.
Yeah, because he was just telling him
More than any
Ocelot
man
where he
alive,
is.
I trust him with this sort of thing. Keeping secrets, or men in the dark. He's known Snake
It's pretty
for
great.
quite a while. 10 years longer than you. Kazuhira, I don't care if you don't
He's the
trust
favorite,
me, but I
Kaz.
require your absolute trust in him on this. Snake will be brought back into this world, however long it takes. Understood? The only reason we're having this conversation is because you still have a role to play. Which brings me to the next issue. What happens after he regains consciousness? When Snake wakes up, and he will, he'll need your help again.
Oh,
So when he
man.
does, I promise you'll be the first to know. The code phrase will be
Hopefully V has come too. Oh, that's the message
Now
we
then
heard.
mobilize all the necessary parties. Think of it as an overture to a prologue. Until then,
Do what you like. I don't care.
Just be ready when the time comes. But you don't need me to tell you that, do you? I know it's been hard on you too, but I can't imagine you're willing to just
No,
walk
he wants to
away.
do his PMC
What are you
thing.
talking about? If what you're saying is true, then this is like wrapping a rope around your own neck and throwing it over a branch. What's your play in all this?
This is for Snake, so that he survives after he wakes up. Nothing more.
'Cause
After
he
that,
still likes
I don't
him.
care what you do.
Then tell me something.
Go on.
I only joined you after I found out what you were after. To
The
make
unified world.
one, you need Snake for that. And he's already done a hell of a lot for you.
He has.
So on some level at least, I think you're being straight with me. Then why'd you do that to him? I get what you were trying with Pus. You wanted to get Snake any way you could.
Yeah.
But after that, what you did, how could you do that to him?
After that wasn't me. You may not believe this, but I never intended for any of this
Silly
to
skull
happen.
face.
My organization has many arms. It's
Too many arms.
just going to take a little longer before we're all on the same page.
Yeah, no kidding.
I admit, I may have been lax in my supervision,
Yeah,
but
that's
something
understatement.
like that will not happen again.
Whatever. One day, I'll know the truth. Just as soon as the boss wakes up. And then we're coming after you.
Okay.
It ends with you begging us to put you out of your misery.
Is that so? Fantasy can make for a powerful ally. But remember this reality, Kazuhira Miller.
Whoops.
Big Boss will wake up. And when he does, be there for him.
Major, I wondered whether you'd really call.
XO.
That's Skullface
I
and Major
presume
Zero.
This was your doing.
Do you like my gift?
I've been searching a long time for this.
It is what you were looking for, yes.
What did he give him?
The winged dagger of a comrade lost to the sands of Egypt. He served under the boss back in Rayforce.
Oh, it's something
I
that belongs
delivered
to his
this
buddy.
pin to her after his death. We were both so very young. From that moment on, she never let it leave her side.
So it belonged
He
to
was
the
still
boss.
carrying it in Selenoyarsk. How about the back?
That's where she died. Uh-oh.
Something wrong,
Pricked himself.
Major?
Nothing, just pricked my finger.
The back.
The scar is there, just as I remember it. And this white stitching on the back. From the white berets the SAS wore in the early days.
S-A-S.
Major?
30th of December, 1941. It's the inscription I made the day he died.
Who died?
Of course.
The Sorrow, maybe?
His body was never recovered. This pin badge is the closest thing he has to a gravestone.
Oh,
When
I didn't
gave
know
it
that.
to her, she just kept on running her finger over the inscription. Never again, she uttered, as if reprimanding herself for his death. She pressed hard, embedding the inscription itself into her finger.
Huh.
You see, it's why this spot on the back looks shinier than the rest. He was our brother in arms.
The Sorrow.
So,
Yes, it's real. Thank you. There's no doubt about it.
good. Now I have no regrets.
What do I owe you?
Nothing. Just want to talk for a moment.
Very well then.
It's about our man, Major. He's been making some moves.
Miller? Yes, I know. Rhodesia, is it?
Yes, and up to his old tricks again.
No matter. He'll stumble soon enough.
Although he is under my jurisdiction now.
And that's what you want to talk about.
Not exactly. You see, my being here has made me realize I can still be of use to you.
How
And
so?
how's that?
This country is rich with biological resources. Bacteria, nematodes, viruses. I'm sure we can find something here to bring that plan back into action.
Forget it. The Cleanser Project was just another one of my predecessor's daydreams.
And the vocal cord parasites?
We're an excellent test case for reverse evolution. Nothing more. What matters now is the genetics technology behind that work. With genetics,
'cause he's more into the,
cleanliness and
like, les
targeting
enfants
an entire
terribles.
race isn't an issue. We can target specific individuals. No need to breed multiple generations of parasite just to get results.
Yeah, so
Don't
he's not
be
into
quaint,
parasites.
Exo. Once the Cold War is over, our enemies won't be so clearly defined. Using humans alone won't be enough. An electronic network will span the globe, and our enemies will
Like the
blend
internet.
right into it.
You may be right. But will people really settle for an enemy they can't see? Men want to feel righteous, need to see the evil in the enemy they fear.
Maybe, maybe not.
Without it, they'll turn their aggressions inward, find an enemy inside. You know this is true.
I see what you're saying. Just as those robbed of their parasites develop allergies and autoimmune diseases, a man robbed of his enemy develops self-destructive tendencies.
So you need
I
to
know
like a
all
common
the
enemy.
symptoms. Ethnic conflict, religious strife, terrorism. And with asymmetrical conflict, deterrence is a joke.
Deterrence.
That's why we must depend on information control. People need an appropriate context for their lives. A context that's stimulating without being destructive. That balance is the basis of equilibrium.
You mean to say people will blindly accept your context without developing any allergies?
If we're to unite the world, literacy must be suppressed. To
Huh.
suppress the information immune system, to borrow your metaphor.
Immunity to information. But to ensure there's no allergic reaction, while the immune system fights off parasites and pathogens.
It's done, Exo. This world will become one. I have found the way.
Through his
The world
system.
that the boss envisioned will finally become a reality.
His internet
Race,
system.
tribal affiliations, national borders, even our faces will be irrelevant. The nature of communication itself will change, and it will make mankind whole again.
Some things can't be undone. My face was taken from me. There's
Yeah,
no
and his
taking
language.
that back.
A face means nothing when one's soul is able to communicate directly with another.
I have no
Interesting.
intention of hiding behind your technological veil, Major. I wear my broken visage, this skull, in the open, so that I may never forget what I've lost.
Such a whiner sometimes.
Analysis complete.
She's pretty good.
What are you?
The chain of retaliation is what will truly bind this world together as one.
Uh-oh. What did he do?
Major,
You son of a... The pin.
Oh,
yes.
he
the
poisoned him.
pin.
What a jerk.
It's too late. They can't extract it. You see, Major,
Uh-oh.
some things can't be undone.
How did you find me? The girl.
Pause.
You made her talk.
Yeah,
I'm
he
sorry I couldn't visit
like killed her
or
too.
thank you in person, but it has been lovely chatting.
So this is
And now that I
why
know
he
you're
turns
no
into an
longer
invalid.
interested in the garden, it's time for you to step aside.
He's a
You're a
maniac.
busy man, lots to do, so I've left you a little time.
Go to hell.
It's not very nice, Skullface.
You planned this all along. Had your own agenda. All these years.
Now you see,
The world can never truly become one.
The boss. I've been...
You've been wrong.
Oh man, I feel kind of bad for Zero.
You're no different. Just like him.
Like who?
None of you understand the world she saw.
Oh, maybe he's talking about
The same to you,
the big
Major.
boss. Ooh,
You steal it all away. Everything.
like he took his language.
Boss said the same thing. Only I understood what she meant. Major, I'll handle the rest.
Oh man.
Oh, and one more thing. That pin badge, it was a fake.
Oh man. Like insult
I held on
upon
to the
injury.
real one. I'll take good care of it
What an asshole.
and continue the boss's work.
Oh, poor guy. That's me. I'll stop him, don't worry.
Your destination.
Although it might be Huey who kills him. Real timely, guys.
Analysis complete.
What's this tape called?
Go.
Zero visiting Snake. This is the last one.
You wouldn't come.
Well, you're supposed to visit hospital before you die.
But how did you get here?
My friends at the SAS know how to keep a secret. The trip to the airport was a little dramatic, but the rest was easy. Still, I've had smoother rides. Oh, look,
Analysis
scolded myself with my tea.
Can you not tell anymore?
I won't be staying long.
I understand.
Doesn't even sound like Snake because he's so talking so quietly.
Which one is he?
Oh,
Right.
He's not talking
And
to
the
Snake, that's why.
left.
We did just as you instructed.
Has either of them woken?
Neither of them. No.
Not once.
Not in 2 years. Their weekly EEGs show stable activity levels.
Oh, so he's not even going to get to talk to Snake.
Jack? Jack? It's me. You look fit to run a country mile.
Well, that's not true.
Every
He's in a
4
coma.
hours we move all of their muscles. Subject them to load. They're stable, but eventually
Yes, of course.
we've done everything we can to ensure they're ready to move, should they wake up. Still, it's been a pretty long time. How long will they be here?
Clouds.
Indefinitely. It's too dangerous to move them. And so far, no one knows they're here.
I see.
I am most grateful to you. And I need you to keep it up.
We'll do everything we can.
Can you
Give us a moment.
Of course.
Jack, can you hear me?
Poor Jack.
Nice place, isn't it? I went to a lot of trouble bringing you here. Here where no one will find you. Still, the Ocelot's on guard duty, just in case. Maybe knowing that will help you sleep better. I had no intention of coming, but this could be my last chance.
Oh, this must be after the other
Just
recording where he got
come to
infected.
See me first. Do you remember the last time I visited you in hospital? Our first
Before
mission
Snake Eater?
together. After the boss threw you in that river. Broke your arm.
Ooh, that was almost bad.
The good old days. I never told you this, but I had another team at my disposal back then. With a very
That's okay.
special man leading it. Maybe he
Skullface.
didn't like the arrangement. In any case, this man, he seems to have done something to me.
That's no good.
Which is why I'm quite sick myself. Up here. There's nothing they can do.
That sucks.
I always was the forgetful type, as you know. I'm all right for now, but they say it's a one-way street. If you don't wake up soon, I won't remember you when you do.
That sucks. I didn't know that those were the stakes.
I don't mind about myself. To you, I can never forgive. I've sent him to Africa, and I doubt he's coming.
Ruining this dramatic moment.
Jack wants you. Holiday here is over. Well, who knows when that will be. But anyway, I probably won't be around. I'll be somewhere even you can't find me. A tombstone chiseled into the code of a machine. That is all I'll leave to mark my existence.
I feel sorry for him a little bit.
Wake up soon, old friend. Time is running short.
complete.
Poor Zero. He never got to talk to his friend before he died. And he helped set him up in this little hospital. You're welcome, Thunder Ox.
Development project has been added. Please specify project.
So one of the cool things about the way that this game ended, which is maybe not necessarily clear, and of course we'll sort of have not a, this is more of a callback to it since it came first, but you know, we'll talk about this in Metal Gear Solid 2 when we play it. But the idea that the player is the one making all this stuff happen, that the player is the manifestation of, you know, Big Boss and the legend of Big Boss, like that's kind of a cool idea that they're playing with this game, where, you know, remember V, you know, the Venom Snake, Ahab, when you look at his ID card, when you look at everything, his birthday, like we are, or not we, I guess you're watching, we are Venom Snake, we are Big Boss, we are the one who's going to be in Operation N3 whatever, you know, against Solid Snake. You know, that's us. And so Big Boss, or Kojima's saying with this game that like the legend of who Big Boss is more than just who he is in a story sense, you know, this guy Jack. It's also us, like the things that we made him do in this game. So that's pretty cool, and I think that that's kind of a neat sort of idea. And we'll explore a little bit of what it means to be, you know, pretending to be, or like trying to be a legend instead of who we actually are in the future, because it's definitely something that comes up in Metal Gear Solid games. So, thanks for watching. Like, I had a lot of fun with this. I really did. And this game was pretty cool. It took me way longer to beat it than it should have. And I'm a big fan of it. And I'm glad that you guys stuck with it. I know it's like mega long. And it'll be the longest one of these. So what I'm going to do next is play probably a couple minutes of Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. They're on a special disc that'll allow me to just emulate the old MSX games. And then after that, I'll move right into Metal Gear Solid 1. I'll show it on the PlayStation, and then there's Code Talker. And then what I want to do is play Twin Snakes, the Wii or the GameCube version of Metal Gear Solid that's done in the Metal Gear Solid 2 engine, kind of. And I think that's going to be really cool. So keep watching. It's going to be Metal Gear Solid 5 for like months. But once we're done with that, you know, between that and what's that thing called? Like XCOM 2 is something that I'm playing now, but like who knows by the time you watch this if I'm even still going to be playing it. But, you know, I'll have that going and other things going, and we're not done with Metal Gear by far. We have Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 4, and technically Revengeance, which I've never played either, so that's like another fun thing that I've never done. So, you know,
Please select a mission.
I'll see you next time. Like, keep watching. Hope you liked it.
Dispatched.
And I'm Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. This is Dan. I'll see you next time.